Thunderstorms and heavy rain today is the forecast. The outlook is drier as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Friday, 8
wildfires that we've experienced around the world, the latest now in Tenerife.
Yeah, there's been so many. And we talk about whether climate change is responsible for these things. And the big thing is the wildfires are started by different people for different reasons. Some are natural, some are arsonists. But it is climate change. It's a threat multiplier. They're the largest wildfire they've ever seen there. And we have a graph to show you just how extensive the wildfires and unprecedented they are across Canada. So if we look in the history for the last 40 years, this shows you every single year. At the moment, this is where 2023 is way above anything else. It is double the previous record. They are only halfway through their season, their wildfire season at the moment, and the acreage burnt is equivalent in Canada to half of the United Kingdom. So the fires there are set to rage further, and hopefully everybody will get out of Yellowstone as we head through the next 12 to 24 hours. Good morning to you. The weekend is upon us and there is rain on the way, but it is Friday that it is set to spoil. In fact, Friday night, this deep area of low pressure moving into tonight, heavy rain, strong winds, embedded thunderstorms. I have the details on that, but then high pressure builds in for the weekend, and actually it isn't looking too bad. But for today, a very humid one as well. How do things then pan out as we head through the next 7 days? Well, and they're sitting around about, if not a little above average, as we head through the next 7 days. So that, I think, is welcome news. Percentage chance of rainfall as we head through the weekend. Today, largely dry. That band of rain moves in tonight, and then it's basically hit and miss showers through the weekend into next week. Hence, things turn a little bit drier as we head towards the end of next week across the north of the UK. Fortunes further south to England and Wales, where we are closer to our high pressure, tapping into some of the warmth. We were talking about some pretty high temperatures earlier this week. Now we've backtracked from that with more cloud moving in, but temperatures still above average as we head through the next 7 days. Percentage chances of rainfall, we have this narrow band of thunderstorms moving in today with a warning from the Met Office, the torrential rain overnight tonight, but then in clears. And actually, for most of the weekend, it's sunny spells. Isolated showers for large parts of England and Wales, and high pressure stays with us into next week as well. So the outlook, at least across the southern half of the UK, is largely fine and dry with some decent spells of sunshine and temperatures still remaining just a little above average.
We saw the sunflower farm looking absolutely
Laura's
double
Instagram
check.
recently.
Had you been taking any photographs?
One of the calendars with the sunflowers.
Absolutely.
In any naked sunflower running yesterday. Just yesterday.
Just to clear it up.
And, you know, the sunflowers came up as the sun rose yesterday, but they won't be doing the same today because there's heavy rain and thunderstorms. Yes, all changed with the weather today. Warnings from the Met Office for strong winds and thunderstorms more likely to be issued later on today, thanks to this deep area of low pressure moving in overnight tonight. So we have two spells of wet weather today. First of all, heavy rain and thunderstorms this morning, and then a band of heavy rain later that moves in this evening and overnight tonight. This is how we have a band of rain at the moment. It's narrow, it's intense, strong gusty winds, embedded thunderstorms, lots of spray on the roads in a very short space of time. It marches eastwards. There's a little bit of everything in the weather as we head through the next few days. Today, dominated by thunderstorms this morning, and then this deep area of low pressure moves in overnight tonight, a very wet night to come. It then sits through the north, so over the weekend. The weekend nearly upon us, and today looks like it's set to be a wet and windy one. We have heavy rain and thunderstorms this morning, marching very quickly through England. A narrow, intense band with localised torrential rainfall and the risk of some localised flooding. It peters out as it moves eastwards, so sunny spells and scattered showers today. Cooler than yesterday because of the cloud and increased breeze, but it is tonight when things get very wet. Heavy rain moves through Wales and southwest England. It heads right across England and Wales into Scotland tonight. Heavy rain, strong winds with hail, thunder and lightning.